It's our birthday month here at HSN. 43 years, an amazing network that's been taking you shopping for more than 4 decades. It's my pleasure to tell you all about it. My name is Sarah Anderson, and for our birthday month, we've got an offer that we have never done before from our Teeter Inversion tables. This is not just any Teeter Inversion table. This is the latest and greatest with all the top-notch features. It will come with a very special gift that you're gonna see here tonight for the first time. But let me tell you a little bit first about Teeter. They are the longest running fitness product we've ever offered in the history of HSN. So I can't think of a better way to celebrate our birthday than give you our #1 top-rated fitness product that's been with us for so many years. In fact, millions and billions of you have purchased the Teeter Inversion table all over the world and here at HSN. And so it's gonna be my pleasure to tell you everything you need to know about a fabulous offer. So we're bringing back one of their #1 best-selling tables, the Teeter Inversion Fit Spine X3. You love this table. In fact, right now, there are over 400 rave reviews on our website on hsn.com. But never before have we done this. This is usually something that we offer separately. It's called the Neck Restore Pillow. So every time you lie back, this is actually massaging the base of your skull and the back of your neck. So you're gonna get some of the most incredible massage and relief and comfort every time you use your Teeter Inversion table. For the first time ever, you're getting the Neck Restore Pillow with your incredible inversion table. And we've got a sale price. We've got the flex pay for you. And here's another special offer. How much are we saving on shipping and handling? Because today is the day, the only day that I am aware of the entire month of July that we have free shipping on everything on air and online. You're saving over $43 just on the shipping and handling alone, not to mention $130 off the price. So you're getting an incredible price. You're getting a special gift that we've never offered before. But if you're wondering why Teeter, why should I invert? Well, I want to tell you, this is a Class 2 FDA medical device. This has been approved for the following conditions. If you suffer from back pain, as I know millions and millions of Americans do, it's become a back pain epidemic in this country. And certainly the stress and our sitting down culture, whether we're driving or hunched over our computers, that's not helping at all. But look at this. If you suffer from any of these conditions, back pain, sciatica, spinal degenerative joint disease, spinal curvature due to tight muscles, muscle tension, herniated disc, degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, facet syndrome, muscle spasms. I mean, does anybody not have back pain? And by the way, if you're not experiencing back pain now, there's a good chance you're going to experience it in the future. It's something that we all will eventually suffer from. This can be preventative. This can also help you temporarily relieve the back pain you have right now. And if you want to save another $40 off this incredible price, we also have a wonderful opportunity for you on the HSN credit card. If you apply today and buy today, we'll give you $40 off your very first purchase, which means this could be the first time you will ever see it at $290 with a $40 saving. But I don't just want you to take my word for it. I want you to hear from customers just like you who are watching HSN and decided to try the Teeter Inversion table. Take a listen.
I was always an active person. I've always been physical. To have that come to a screeching halt was something I really couldn't live with. Physically, mentally, and emotionally, I was totally a grumpy old man. When I got my Teeter, that's when it all changed for me. And the more I worked my back, the more relief my back gave me. And that's when I knew that this machine really works. It's so simple and yet so effective. If it wasn't for the Teeter, I wouldn't be the person I am today. It put the smile back on my face. If I was face to face with Roger Teeter, I would cry like a baby because what he gave me was my life back. And I thank him. I thank him for that.
You can just tell me in person.
Oh, God. Thank you, sir. I didn't know you were going to be here.
I love my job, and it's because of testimonies like yours. I wrecked my back, and Inversion changed my life. This is not a gimmick. We're not just selling product. We're selling a changed lifestyle.
Yes.
So many people have written off their ability to move freely because of old age. No, it's the long-term effects of gravity combined with lifestyle, posture, and a whole lot of other things. Teeter's a way to fight back against that.
I can't thank you enough.
Actually never get tired of watching that video, to hear the emotion, to see the emotion in Horace's face when he finally finds a solution to back pain. It's not a medication, it's not a treatment you have to drive, you don't have to make an appointment. In fact, for one low price, you're getting endless amounts of treatments, and it only takes a couple minutes a day. So it's an FDA Class 1 medical device, it's UL listed, so it's the highest grade of those safety standards. You really want the best if you're going to be inverting on an inversion table. You can really trust this to the professionals. It's already 85% assembled. Something else you want to know, so it's really easy to put together. It also has the longest warranty in the industry, 5-year warranty. But I want to hear from you. I want to open up our testimonial line tonight. I want to see how many calls we can get in, because I know a lot of you have been watching Teeter here on HSN. I think it's been over 21 years. And a lot of you are still on the same table you ordered 5 years or 10 years ago. Tell us how much this has changed your life. I want to hear your story. I know Roger Teeter wants to hear your story. We're going to welcome Roger in. He is the creator, he's the founder of Teeter Hang-Ups, and there he is, always appropriately upside down, Skyping with us from his home in Seattle. Roger, it's so nice to have you here, and so great to see you as lively and as active as ever.
Thanks, Sarah. You know, I love my job and I love being active. You know, my sport's water skiing. I've been out water skiing 27 times so far this year, and wake surfing and running the slalom course. You know, I almost get tears in my eyes because my story is so much like Horace's. I wrecked my back 40 years ago, and I wrecked it slalom skiing in the slalom course. That's the amazing thing. And when I say wrecked, I had 5 years where on worst days I couldn't get out of bed. I had to crawl hands and knees into the shower to get hot water in my back just to stand up. I tried everything to get relief. Nothing really worked until I found Inversion. The relief I got was temporary, but it lasted longer and it was more effective than all the things I'd tried over the previous 5 years. And that's the reason my wife and I started this business in our garage in 1981.
Wow, and you have such an unparalleled reputation in the industry. I think that's something that is so important and something to really consider when you make an investment on any type of equipment you have at home. But for Roger, for so many of our viewers, a lot of new viewers tuning in every single hour, what is inversion? And tell us what kind of benefits we can get from inverting a few minutes a day.
Well, a lot of people call this the missing link, and I want to explain that because that's kind of an expression that's used very freely, but this is truly unique on this point. Virtually every single thing that you do, when you're aerobic, anaerobic, standing, sitting, sitting at a computer, sitting in your car, Pilates, yoga headstands, every one of those activities is compressive. Your own body weight is putting pressure on all of your weight-bearing joints, all the joints of the back, but also ankles, knees, and hips. And Teeter is decompressive. You know, with the ankles secured, your own body weight will elongate the body 1 to 2 inches, taking the pressure off all your weight-bearing joints, and every joint's being decompressed by the same weight it normally has to carry. You know, you mentioned these 10 different things that UL said Teeter's indicated for. Teeter relieves back pain 4 different ways. All those stressed out shoulder muscles, when they let go, that tension releases, running out your fingertips. You elongate. Look at that spine straightening out. And here's the big deal. Look at those joints opening up. You have a herniated disc or sciatica, or, degenerative joint disease, any of those things, take the pressure off. You know, just 3 to 5 minutes in your own home. And by the way, the 4th way that Teeter relieves back pain is to help discs to rehydrate. You know, they're avascular. They don't have a blood supply, so they get their nourishment by absorbing moisture from surrounding tissue, but that can only happen when they're under low pressure. And you think you're under low pressure in bed? No, 25% of standing body pressure, as you're going to see from a medical study, still when you're going to bed. 25% of standing body pressure in bed. When you invert with Teeter, you bring the disc at or near zero and greatly accelerate the hydration, which is their feeding process, which keeps them healthy and fit.
Wow, and I'm so excited for so many of you watching because this is really one of the best values we have ever offered on a Teeter inversion table here at HSN. It's our birthday month, so we like to go a little bit over the top. We like to give you lots of extras. You're getting their latest and greatest table. So if you've been watching the previous presentations, this is the Teeter Inversion Fit Spine X3 that has more than 400 reviews on our website at hsn.com. It is 4.7 out of 5 stars, but we've never done this before. We've never brought it in, taken $130 off the price, gave you free shipping and handling, saving you another $40, and given you a bonus like this. Roger, this is really cool. For the first time ever, they're also getting the Neck Restore Pillow, which is your #1 best-selling accessory.
That's it. It is, Sarah. And you know, I wouldn't call it a pillow. You know, if you feel the surface, it's really quite firm.
Right.
And I want you to understand what's going on and why. This is an acupressure release, same as these nodes are. And the idea is that where your spine connects to your skull, right up at the very top, there's 4 little muscles that control the attitude of your head. And since we're looking down so much, there's a lot of problems with those muscles. They get stressed out. It's even generated new terms, tech neck, you know. And what this does is this is actually a fairly firm surface, and you do not put it in the curvature of your neck. You put it right up where the spine connects to the skull. That's where all those 4 little muscles are. And when you lay on it, you're going to think it's hardly a pillow. You're going to say, when those muscles finally, you know, it'll wake you up. It's definitely not a pillow, but it will get those muscles to relax and let go. And so many people have neck tension and headaches generated by those 4 small muscles up there being too tense and overused.
Well, who would you suggest that Teeter is for, Roger? Is this for somebody of a certain age, a certain body type? What do you recommend?
Well, everybody under gravity. I think that young, old, top, we're all under gravity. Gravity does a number on us. It steals your figure. It steals your flexibility. You know, we all want to keep young. And we're used to saying, we don't wait for our skin, our facial skin to get wrinkled or lose elasticity before we start doing something about it. Or our hair become dry. We take care of it because we know it's coming. Your spine is no different than any other part of your body. It ages, it loses flexibility. You lose the ability to move freely. It also, if you don't keep it strong and active, you run the risk of an injury because it's not healthy. So keeping health, you know, getting ahead of the curve with the spine. If you don't have back pain, decide now that you're going to skip the whole back pain thing. Believe me, I had it 5 years. It dominates your life. You don't do anything without thinking about how it affects back pain first. So, but with a regular program of inversion, you can keep your spine youthful and flexible, and it'll return the favor to you into your retirement years.
And I would agree with you. I mean, if you suffer from back pain, if you suffer with sleeping, if you wake up with back pain, if you feel like your job is adding to your back pain, or maybe you're sitting at a desk all day, you're driving, you're commuting, you're hunched over, we're stressed, we're looking down at our technology all the time. There's a reason why inversion has worked for over 20 years here at HSN. There's a reason why millions have been spoken for all over the world. You want the best, you want the best value, you want our birthday surprise that includes the Neck Restore. We're gonna give it to you here today on FlexPay with free shipping. And again, ask about that HSN credit card. We can get you $40 off your very first purchase. If you're in between 4'8" and 6'6", this is for you. It's adjustable. It's a 300-pound weight limit. It comes with a warranty and everything you need to get started, a DVD, and of course, all the instructions, but I don't want you to miss out. I want you to hear from some doctors. I want you to hear from the experts and find out what they have to say about Teeter. So go ahead, take a listen.
So when you decompress, there is a lengthening of the spine. And by doing so, with a greater disc height, you've got more room for the nerves. There's less compression with the facet joints. And the spine is just much happier.
For the past 53 years, I've been a neurosurgeon with a major interest in chronic pain and dealing with many patients with back pain. Most patients tell me if they use their Teeter inversion table on a regular basis, they simply feel much better. No one has to do anything to you, and I think it's a very natural way to deal with the problem.
Well, Roger, I know you never get tired of hearing those experts.
You know, Dr. Long is especially, I'm so honored and humbled by his testimony. He is worldwide famous. He was the head of neurosurgery at one of the largest universities in the United States for 35 years. He's in private practice now, and many of his patients fly in from all over the world. He personally uses the Teeter, and he uses it in his practice. And I hope you caught the part about if using it on a regular basis, they feel better. That's, keep your youthful function.
That's right. And you know what? We all want to get back in the game. We all want to garden. We all want to exercise. We all want to hang out with the kids. We want to be able to stand up, get down, go on stairs, and be comfortable and be as healthy as possible. I don't know about you, but I don't think anything is more important than having your health. So walk us through the different components here, Roger. And I know this is your latest and greatest inversion table, so it's got all the bells and whistles, all the features that you want, and it's also the incredible quality that I know you're so very much proud of.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's why we give it a 5-year warranty. But in reality, many people actually have it using it daily, even 15, 20 years. We build them to last. Okay, first of all, I'm going to get into the fact that it does store very easily if you want to put it behind a couch or in a closet. Springs into action in just a couple of seconds. It's adjustable, as you mentioned, from 4'8" to 6'6". Your height in inches and centimeters is right on the main shaft. You set it so at the last reading you can see is your height. Then as far as design components, the foot platform, this is an easy dial foot platform for big shoes, small shoes. These ankle supports are incredibly comfortable. 3 generations of tooling to get it right from a comfort standpoint and structural integrity, and also ergonomic shape that will roll to fit your ankles. This easy reach handle, actually designed for clinical use, and that is micro adjustments, and it's even a double locking system. You hear these fine clicks, but when you invert past horizontal, there's a secondary lock that comes in, a gravity-driven lock that comes in for extra security. The lumbar bridge, this controls the curvature while you're in partial inversion. You can set it in any one of these positions, but if you set it low, right at the bottom here, it kind of grabs your butt and squares your hips before you add traction. That's exactly what a chiropractor does when you first go in. They check your hips to see if they're in alignment. Acupressure nodes, little wing nuts, that there's 8 of them, 2 of each of 4 sizes, and you can be locked in any one of this position. Total new engineered bed. That's why we have a new name, new colors, and a new look. This bed, look at this, this is a floating bed. It's on 8-point floating suspension. And that was because we listened to you. You said, I love the function of your bed, but I just wish it was more comfortable. Well, you know, you cannot put foam on an inversion table because you'll sink into the foam and you won't elongate, which is the whole purpose of inverting and the main value. So we have to keep a nice decompression surface. This is a high-tech surface for decompression. But we lifted the bed off the frame and supported it on 8 points that give it a floating suspension so that it actually moves with you, and it's really comfortable. Traction handle's my favorite upgrade. In fact, I'm gonna step in now. If it was you doing it, you follow the 1, 2, 3. You set your height, you set your easy angle tether strap to stop you at whatever angle you're comfortable with. That's probably even a little too much the first time I go there. You can adjust it to stop you at any angle. I'm going to take it off for this demonstration though. Step in, and of course, clamp your ankles. So that's 1, 2, that's the 3rd step. And now, the idea is that this pivot point is right at the center of your mass. and then you control it, it's a teeter-totter. You control it by simply shifting weight. In fact, this table's moving, it's so precisionally balanced, and every table's identical. I can control it with moving one arm. Now, let's say I've got the easy angle tether strap stopping it here, because this is all the further I feel comfortable with it, you know, starting out. But I know I need more traction because I've got sciatica, pinched nerves, I've got herniated disc, or I've got degenerative joint disease, and I know I need more traction. That's what the traction handles are for. You can take and use arm power and push on these handles and decompress your body as though you were in full inversion without ever going there. Of course, once you get used to it, just take the strap off, work up to this angle. This is kind of the magic angle, and you'll know you're there because your hand goes right in the script. This is a magic angle where your body will elongate 1 to 2 inches, and those discs are rehydrated, and the pressure's off the nerves, and you're stretching and relaxing, posture's correcting, you know, and you don't need to go to full inversion. But believe it or not, 50% of you who invert regularly do because of the extra freedom. You know, and you've got a new elongated body that's so flexible that you won't believe what you can do with it. And you can even turn the teeter, now this is not for everybody, but you can turn the teeter into a workout station. You know, you can do crunches, toughest crunch on the planet, inverted squats, sculpt the glutes, strengthen the hamstrings. You know, I'll be 80 in 2 months. When you're that age, it's functional fitness that counts. That means joints that work. So you can, in my case, run the slalom course or keep up with the grandkids. And even if you don't get off the table and jump, you'll feel like you can.
Roger, you're always so inspiring. We love watching you. I hope we're all as fit and fabulous 2 months before 80th birthday as you are. But if you're watching this from home, maybe you've watched some other presentations. Maybe you've been watching this on and off over the last 20 years here at HSN. There's never been a better time. We have the lowest price anywhere. We're giving you the latest and greatest Fit Spine X3. So this is the latest model with all the upgrades, all the technology, all the comfort. And for the first time ever, everyone is getting the Neck Restore pillow as well. Usually you have to spend another $30 to get that accessory home. It's the #1 best-selling accessory for our birthday surprise tonight. You are getting that included, and you're getting a wonderful opportunity. It is an FDA-cleared one medical device. If you have any of these, back pain, sciatica, spinal degenerative joint disease, spinal curvature due to tight muscles, muscle tension, herniated disc, degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, facet syndrome, muscle spasms, muscle tension. I mean, think about it. This could really give you that temporary relief that you're looking for. No one should have to live with back pain. So now's the time to place your order. You can go online to hsn.com. You can give us a call. We want to hear your testimonial. And if you want to put this on FlexPay, we'll take care of you. 3 interest-free monthly payments on your major credit card. You get 4 FlexPay on the HSN credit card. Everyone's getting free shipping on anything and everything you shop for today at HSN. You've got just about 5 hours left. Oh, actually less than that, 4.5 hours to get free shipping on this product as well. That's saving you another $40. And then you can also save $40 off if you join the HSN credit card and apply today and buy today. But I want you to hear some more testimonials because I'm sure you'll see why they came to love their Teeter inversion table. Take a listen to Nancy.
My back started to really bother me. I don't want to go through life being less and less of myself. I want to be able to do everything and anything that I want to do. The first time that I laid on the teeter, I got on there, locked my ankles in, laid back, and it was just a relief. I knew it was going to work for me. It's beautifully engineered. It doesn't take up very much space in your house. It's very easy to schedule it into your life. You lay down, you relax, you can meditate for a few minutes, you get off, and you're a new person. The biggest difference the teeter table has made in my life is that I have physical freedom. I'm probably really boring because when anyone complains to me about their back, I say, well, have you tried a teeter table? It helped me so much you have no idea.
Wow, and that could be you, that you could be our next testimonial saying, I had no idea how much this could help me, whether it could help me with my everyday activities, my golf swing, my gardening, or maybe just getting a great night's sleep. You deserve to have temporary relief of back pain. Show us why, Roger, why our spine over the years doesn't work the same as when we're young.
Well, it's a long-term effects of gravity. You know, there was a study done at Gothenburg University in Sweden a number of years ago by Dr. Nackimson. That bright light, that is the location of a surgically implanted pressure sensor. And there were a number of people in the study, but everybody's baseline for pressure reading standing up was set at 100%. You see the 100% in the upper right-hand corner. And then they went into different body positions to see how the pressure changed. It doubles when you bend over, but you knew you had to be careful when you did that. Did you know that? Taking the weight off and dumping it on your spine when you sit down, you know, 50% higher load in good posture, 2.5 times the loads of standing. That's the new smoking. We sit too much. We're sitting and we're bent over in front of a computer. You know, no wonder there's an epidemic of back problems. This last 25%, it goes to bed with you because it's not caused by gravity. In this case, it's caused by the construction of the spine. You've got hundreds and hundreds of ligaments. You've got 140 muscles in 4 layers. They stabilize the spine. That's a critical job, but they also hold it in background compression like a lot of rubber bands. Those rubber bands are very strong. To get the spine to decompress, as you see in those joints to open up and the body to realign itself, rehydrate the discs, all of those things, it takes about a 60% angle. It takes 60% of your body weight in traction to get to that decompression of the joints. And there's no practical way to do that except with the teeter. Clamp your ankles. If you go to an angle, the angle of the rear legs, that's the magic angle where your body will elongate that 1 to 2 inches and disc it at or near 0. Again, you can use the traction handles and have the same result without going beyond a shallow angle, say this one, like this.
I love that. So you can take this in baby steps. So whatever you're comfortable with, you can sort of adjust that tether as you go. But I know it might be a little nerve-wracking, Roger, for someone to rely on a piece of equipment to go upside down. So I really want you to tell everyone why your quality is, again, above and beyond some of the top gold standards in the industry.
Well, first of all, this is virtually our whole business. The Teeter has been doing 100% almost inversion tables for almost 40 years. And Underwriters Laboratory said with all of this inversion going on, because with our success, there's a lot of copies out there, said we need to write a specification that will establish what it means or what's required to make a table safe. That's 1,200 pounds. 4 times maximum user weight. That's cycling. UL says it's got to cycle 30,000 times in order to be safe by their definition. And that's a critical test. Here, every component part is cycled 30,000 times. And I really want to talk about that cycling a bit. In fact, here's the results of the UL evaluation. See that writing, that vertical line on the right side, up and down, has some writing. That is what UL said is the safety target, 30,000 cycles. You need to meet that to be safety certified. That long blue line on top, that's us. We met it, exceeded it. We stopped it for time. That table was structurally sound. I did sit-ups on that table after 40,000 cycles with no problem. Look at the lookalikes, and they do look alike, but they used the wrong steel. And they had catastrophic structural failures at around 11 or 12% of spec value. I mean, there's an incredible difference. And you know, they use ordinary steel. And I want to get a proper understanding of this because my background is aircraft, and I've been trained on how to engineer out fatigue. Ordinary steel has a problem with fatigue failure. Take a wire coat hanger, which is ordinary steel, and bend it back and forth. You can break it in 1 minute. That is a fatigue failure. All inversion tables use ordinary steel, except Teeter. We use high carbon, heat-treated steel in key components to engineer out fatigue failure. Don't even think about inverting on a lookalike that doesn't meet basic safety standards set by independent safety engineers, not our marketing department.
And you know what, Roger, that's so important. I'm glad you mentioned that because there is no other inversion table in the industry that is UL listed with those incredible top safety features and standards in the industry. There is no other one that's also coming with a 5-year warranty. So you've really got that test of time. And of course, you'll hear from many of our Teeter customers that have owned theirs for not 5 years, but 10 years or even 15 years. They're still on the same table. Also, it's already pre-assembled, 85% pre-assembled. So it's really easy to put together. Roger, I just went ahead and stepped right in because I want to show everybody here in the studio how easy this is to use. I can't yet you and Donna have all the fun here. So all I did was lock in my ankles, and really, I love this as a piece of equipment because you don't have to make an appointment. You don't have to see if your physical therapist or your clinic or your doctor's office is open. And they do use these pieces of equipment in their offices. You can do this at home. And with one purchase, you can actually get dozens and dozens, if not months and years of treatment out of it. I'm just gonna adjust this neck pillow just a little bit here. There we go. Get that right underneath the base of my skull. And wow. I can see that it's so very comfortable. I feel like I'm getting a massage, Roger, right where I am.
Yeah, you get an oxygen wash. Every joint is being decompressed by the same weight that it normally has to carry. And as Colleen says, Colleen inverts, she said usually twice a day, but at least once a day, and so does her whole family. She said every time I come up, I feel like I just had a facial, because of that oxygen wash to the upper, for skin health. It is a stress reliever.
Oh, it feels so good. By the way, that neck restore, again, it's not a pillow, but it's more like a pressure relieving acupressure node. It's right there in the back of my skull, so it feels really comfortable. And it's also really easy to get up. You can either just use the weight of your arms as you lift your arms up. You can grab the handles. You can bend your knees slightly and just adjust your body weight. And as you stand up, you can go ahead and release your feet right out of the clamps, no problem. But if you've been wanting to try this, I really want to encourage you to jump right in and really take that first step. Take that first step towards relieving that back pain, a temporary relief of back pain that you can get at home. I mean, think about what you spend for one massage or one trip to your chiropractor. $100 a pop. For the price of like 3 massages, you can do this every day. You can do it morning, you can do it at noon, you can do it at night, and you can do it in the comfort and the privacy of your own home. I love that. When you own this, you're in control. You can do it 3 to 5 minutes a day, and that's all it takes. You're not taking medications. You're not thinking about other ways to relieve that pain. You're giving yourself a natural form of temporary relief of back pain. You deserve this. Your whole family can use it. It's completely adjustable. And today's the day. You are getting that neck restore advice, and that one is usually something that you have to buy separately, $30. It's also $130 off a regular price, not to mention the free shipping. I mean, that's a big, big savings. This is a big, big piece of equipment that's gonna come right to your front door. We'll deliver it to you, but I want you to jump right in. Today we have it on FlexPay. Today we have it on free shipping, and a wonderful opportunity as well to save $40 off with our HSN credit card. I don't think there's ever been a better time to buy a Teeter inversion table. I want you to hear from Jim. He's got another great testimonial, and listen to him. He might be telling your story.
Pain was part of my life, and not doing the things I love became part of my life. My daughter stopped asking me to do anything anymore with her because it's always my back, my back. The Teeter comes along, and it's like the light bulb goes off in my brain. I felt my body completely stretch out. Life is great again because I can live it, because I can participate in it. Now that the Teeter's here, Jim is back! Jim is back, and they cannot stop me.
Do you feel like that? Like nothing can stop you now? I don't have Jim's muscles, but I can certainly sense his passion. Roger does, by the way.
All right.
Roger's the one that's been already
those
water skiing 27 times today. Oh my gosh. Roger, let's talk about the aging spine, because I really want everyone who's watching for a moment to understand it's not you. I mean, this is something that we're all gonna go through as we age.
Right, whether it's your skin, your hair, or your spine, this figure is not changing weight. but he is changing body shape. He's losing height. And when you lose height, you bulge out in the center. You've got the same amount of mass in a shorter column. A lot of that middle-age spread is not weight gain, it's internal organs winning the race to the floor. Now, I look at the older gentleman, the discs are much thinner. He can't move freely. He doesn't have the flexibility. This is the long-term effects of gravity, our lifestyle, our sitting, our lack of exercise. But Teeter is a way to fight back. You know, you don't wait for your face wrinkles to show up to start taking care of your skin. You know the skin is going to lose elasticity, so you want to get ahead of the curve. Well, your spine will lose flexibility. It ages too, and it is just as redeemable by a regular program of maintenance as your skin or your hair or your heart when you go to the gym. A regular program of proper maintenance with the Teeter will help you keep youthful function, youthful flexibility into your retirement years. You know, you have a happy spine, you have a happy life, and a happy wife. And happy kids and happy pets, for that matter.
That's right. As long as my dog's happy, I'm happy. But really, if you're not feeling good, it takes a toll on your relationships. It takes a toll on maybe your sense of energy, and maybe you're not feeling vital, you're not feeling strong, you're not feeling healthy. Is there anything more important than your health? I don't know about you, but I now think about my health and the health of my family every single day. This is gonna be so easy for you to get home. Show us how it is assembled and what we need to do to put it together. You are getting the DVD, by the way. If you do wanna add that little exercise mat, if you feel like you just wanna set it up, we have the exercise mats available for you. There's also great little exercises and little shortcuts and images to look at on the exercise mat, and we'll make that available for you on the left-hand side of your screen. It's $249-639. It's on FlexPay for just $17 a month. You can add the little cup holder that Donna has if you like having your cell phone handy or your bottle of water. That's just a nice little extra addition as well. But tell us how easy it is to put together, because yours is the only one. Not only is it the only one that's UL listed, it's the only one that's 85% pre-assembled.
Right, 85% assembled. And then I want to tell you a little more about that mat, because those 25 exercises and stretches that are shown on the mat are the result of a 6.5-year evaluation by the U.S. Army Fitness School. But let's go to assembly first, because I hate assembly. Well, I'm going to take the machine apart and show you how it comes out of the box. First of all, this all-important piece, all these small parts, fully assembled out of the box. In the bed itself, fully assembled out of the box. Of course, it doesn't have the lumbar bridge on it or the acupressure notes, but those just snap in place. You do have to put the hinges in place, and that's an adjustment that's kind of a one-time adjustment for how responsive the table needs to be. If you're a lightweight person, like maybe 125 pounds, you need the table to be more responsive, so you'd put it on the top setting. But let's say you're 250 or 300 pounds. With that weight, you need to slow the table down. You put it on the bottom setting. I've got it set for myself on the middle setting. Cam lock's a patented feature, lock it in position. And the A-frame fully assembled in the sense the spreader arms are on, the easy angle tether straps on, all 4 corner feet are on. What have you got to assemble? 3 screws, these oversized handles, three machine screws, 1 bolt for each of the 2 handles. There's also 2 bolts here for packing. That's not an assembly. You simply put the bolts through the holes that are already lined up. You'll understand when you see it, it's for packing. You literally will spend more time getting it out of the box than you will assembling it. And see how it just snaps together like that? You know, but while I'm putting it together, I want to tell you about that 6.5-year evaluation at Fort Benning, because the U.S. Army Fitness School, they were losing a lot of people through basic training to compression injuries, running, jumping. 60% of the women and around 40% of the men would lose several days, if not a week, of training because they'd move wrong, running, jumping, and get an injury and be laid up and you can't train like that. So the idea was we're gonna hang everybody in basic training for 6.5 years, 5 minutes at the end of the day. and see if misalignments that occur during the day would self-realign. They did, and it greatly reduced the compression injuries to the point they did a DVD and sent it to the every commanding officer in the Army worldwide. Fort Bragg just called us up and asked for a team to come down for a retraining session a few months ago.
Wow.
No, but the Army developed these exercises, and a lot of them are shown in that mat. There's 25 different figures, and it's in columns. This is what we suggest you do the first week, second week, third week, fourth week, and then of course advanced ones like inverted squats and sit-ups.
We're going to have to work up to that one, Roger, because that looks pretty advanced. But it's nice to know what our goals are. By the way, you're also getting the DVD and everything you need to get started. You are getting the pillow. You are getting that lumbar support. You're getting the acupressure modes, so you can adjust those, so you can sort of get that nice little massage. And then for the first time ever, everyone is also getting the neck restore. In fact, usually this is more than $30 on its own. It's one of the #1 best-selling accessories that they've offered, but they've never before actually included it with the table until now. For our big birthday month, we're giving you some great opportunity buys, and this one is no exception. It's their #1 best-selling table with 4.7 out of 5-star reviews on our website at hsn.com. It's the Teeter Inversion Table Fit Spine X3. It's their latest and greatest. So not only did we give you a bonus, the neck restore, we took $130 off the price. We're giving you extra flex payments, so you can take your time, space out your payments over the next 3 months. I believe it's 4 flex pay if you've got the HSN credit card as well. Today we have free shipping and handling too. So that's saving you another, what, $40 plus? By the way, the free shipping on everything that does end at midnight tonight. So we've got about 20 minutes left in our show. We're gonna take you through a few more details, but I really want you to take the plunge. I want you to make the decision that today is the last day you're gonna stop wondering if Teeter can relieve that back pain, a temporary relief of back pain. You deserve to have that. Your family deserves to have the very best that you have to offer. So go ahead and take a listen to Dr. Tantz. Hear what the experts are saying about Teeter.
The discs that sit here are like shock absorbers we have on the car. So when you get up in the morning, you may be 6'1". When you go to bed at night, you're actually about 6'1½". You lose 1/4 to 1/2 inch of height as these shock absorbers get squeezed and the water comes out of them. Then when you're asleep, they rehydrate. One of the advantages, I think, of Roger's device is that you can do this during the day too and give yourself kind of a break from the constant pressure on your back and on these shock absorbers to allow them to rehydrate by taking all the pressure off and letting them have some freedom. People that get on a standard routine and do it again and again do far better than people that go for 3 weeks of therapy and then re-injure again in a year, go for 3 weeks therapy. A daily routine, which is what Roger's recommending, I think is a very good way of getting your back in great shape so that as we stay vertical for our lives, we don't start breaking down later on.
You know, I want to make a point of a couple of things that Dr. Tantz said because they're so important. You know, I got Spiny out here. These dark lines, these are your discs. They're fluid-filled shock absorbers, and they're constantly changing their fluid content depending on what pressure they're under. When you're upright, either standing or sitting, your own body weight creates enough pressure to squeeze the moisture out of these discs. So over the day, these discs become thinner. You become shorter. That's what Dr. Tantz was saying about losing 3/8 to 1/2 inch of height every day. And when you get shorter, you bulge out in the center. That's why your pants get tighter in the afternoon. Or if you drive late in the day, you get in the car and you have to adjust the rearview mirror down because you're shorter. You know, that reverses overnight slowly because when you're lying down, the discs are still under pressure. Remember the Atkinson study, 25% is standing body weight. So they absorb moisture under the lower pressure and you get most of your height back, not 100%. That's why you have a permanent height loss over your lifetime. With Teeter, When you invert, you bring the pressure in those discs to at or near zero, and they rehydrate faster. That's their nutrition. They don't have a blood supply. They don't get their food or nourishment from blood. They get it from absorbing that moisture. So this is absolutely critical. And I also want to point out that the spine is like communication central between the brain and the body. The brain to body communication is critical, and it's all through these nerves, and here you are inverting. And this is, we get those stressed out shoulder muscles, and that relieves the tension. As you relax, your body will elongate 1 to 2 inches. That's a real number. The spine straightening out. And look at those discs opening up. If you have a herniated disc, you have sciatica, like a pinched nerve, which is what we're talking about here. If these discs get thin, they control the size of the opening that this nerve comes through. There's 2 nerves for each disc. A thin disc means a pinched nerve, and that compromises communication. If it's a nerve that goes down your leg or your shoulder, it's sciatica, and you feel that, but the communication can be compromised to other parts of your body that you don't feel. So it's a big deal to keep the pressure off the nerves, and you do that through keeping the discs healthy and well hydrated.
Well, Roger, I don't know what you're doing, but it certainly is working for you, because I have a little video of Roger to show everyone. And by the way, this is really Roger at nearly 80. Look at you go. How many times did you say you've been this season already?
Well, nearly 80. I'll be 82 in another 2 months. I've 27 times skiing this summer, over 50 times last summer, and that's recreational skiing you're seeing there. That's easy. We're talking running the slalom course. That's, for those of you who know what that is all out. And it's fun. The acceleration, it's so exhilarating. Then the thing that excites me the most, and why I love my job, is that I wrecked my back water skiing. Running the slalom course. 40 years ago, I wrecked my back running the slalom course, and I had 5 years of back pain. Inversion gave me the answer, to the point that my wife and I started this business, 40 years ago, 39 years ago. The relief I got was temporary, but it lasted longer and was more effective than anything else I tried. And by doing it on a regular basis, I've not only been pain-free, with better posture, I've been able to go back to water skiing and back and running the slalom course and doing it with my grandkids, which is absolutely precious.
Wow, and you're right, every moment is precious. And you know what, thanks to your passion, thanks to his incredible integrity, his amazing hard work, he's developed the Teeter Inversion Spine that has literally helped millions. It has helped millions and millions around the world. I don't want you to be left out. I want you to try this today. You've heard Colleen Lopez talk about it. You've heard about Guy Yovan talk about how many years they have had their inversion table. I've recommended this to many of my friends and family members. If you suffer from back pain, imagine having temporary relief of back pain at home. And you know what? It's never been more important to have an at-home option to give you relief. You may not want to go to the doctor's office. You may not want to go to the physical therapist office. You might not feel comfortable seeing your masseuse or your chiropractor. This is a chance for you to have relief at home. And for the price, honestly, I mean, is your back pain, some relief from your back pain worth $329.95? I would say it is. Think about it. You'll be gardening, you'll be golfing, you'll be playing tennis, you'll be sitting in your desk at work, or you'll be driving. You'll feel more comfortable bending, standing, walking up and down stairs, and just enjoying your life. So I know so many of you want to get back in the game. You want to feel good, you want to feel healthy, you want to improve your strength, your flexibility, relieve that tension. If you have any of these indications that the FDA has approved this is a Class 1 medical device you can own at home. Think about how empowering that is. If you have back pain, sciatica, spinal degenerative joint disease, spinal curvature due to tight muscles, muscle tension, herniated disc, degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, facet syndrome, muscle spasm, if you have any of those, or just the day in and day out back pain, I know we all are suffering from from a lot of tension right now. You deserve to have relief. So take this advantage of this wonderful opportunity. First time ever, we're giving you the #1 best-selling latest and greatest table. First time ever, we're including the neck restore at no extra cost to you. We're taking $130 off our price. There's flex pay, so you can do monthly financing. It comes with a 5-year warranty, which is the longest in the business. It's also the only one that is UL listed, so it meets the highest safety standards. It's everything you've been waiting for. Have a great summer and feel good. You deserve it. So place your order now over the phone or online at hsn.com. I don't want you to miss out on this great value. There's never been a better time, and I know you will really, really enjoy this when you get this home. Let's take a listen to Dr. Maddow and hear what another great expert has to say about Teeter.
Pain that I was experiencing was all-encompassing. It was very discouraging for me. And that's when I really became my own advocate. I figured no one's going to care about my back pain as much as me. And that's when I came across the Teeter inversion table. The anatomy, the physiology, the research, it just all made sense. It was simple. And the first thing I noticed when I got off my Teeter inversion table was like, wow, this is great. That really, it stretched it out. And I really noticed a big difference that something is happening here. I use my Teeter every day. I stretch, I listen to a little music, I breathe. It's something I look forward to. It makes me feel good. I love my Teeter. It's one of the best investments I've ever made.
And that could be you. You could be saying, I love my Teeter. And you know what? I love when I'm in the studio and I get to try the Teeter inversion table. Dawn is here too. I'm going to show you how easy it is to step in. And while I invert, Roger, walk us through again what makes your inversion table so different, so groundbreaking, and really a safe and secure way to get that, finally, that relief of back pain that we've been looking for.
Well, we've been doing it for 40 years and got 2.5 million testimonies or sales to actually back it up. But, we make it safe. Because it's UL safety certified, it's FDA cleared, it is 5-year warranty, and it is 85% assembled. And I want to hit the highlights. We have so many improvements, over 150 improvements just since we started with HSN. This Comfort Dial foot platform, big shoes, small shoes, these ergonomically shaped foot clamps, 3 generations of tooling to get it right for comfort, ergonomic shape, and structural integrity. This easy reach handle, that was originally developed for the clinical use because people don't want to have to bend all the way over to lock their ankles. Precision balancing. This table is made, every table is exactly the same, so we don't, like this table here is right off the production line. The lumbar bridge, you can put it in any position that you wish. I like it real low because it kind of grabs the butt and squares the hips before you put traction on. Just what your chiropractor would do is check your hip alignment. Acupressure nodes, little wing nuts on 8 different nodes, 2 of each of 4 sizes. This is a floating bed. It's an 8-point floating suspension. That's our newest innovation, a huge engineering change to make it more comfortable without putting foam on it. You can't put foam on an inversion table. You sink into the foam and don't elongate. So we have a decompression surface to increase the ease with which you elongate. Traction handles so that you can go to a shallow angle, use arm power to push on these traction handles to decompress your body as though you were in full inversion. And then the oversized handles, which are kind of like training wheels on a bicycle. You can just walk yourself back with these handles. But you'll find that with the precision balancing, you have absolute control. This table's moving on just the weight of one arm, So for stress relief, a shallow angle, you never have to go beyond this. If you've got herniated discs or degenerative joint disease, which is the same as osteoarthritis, by the way, you need to work up to a higher traction level, either using the traction handles or go to this angle where you can get a hold of this grip and pull and push yourself into shape. Full inversion, only to play with your pets, they love it. Or to have the extra flexibility, or to do some crunches or inverted squats if you like, to build up that 6-pack, but this is, for everybody in the family. We're all under gravity, and the benefits are tremendous just at this angle. You know, just the oxygen wash to the upper body, the ability to clear your mind, to focus. You know, when Andrew Lessman was on our show, and he's all about science, right? You know, Andrew's been inverting for almost 40 years, same length as I have. Andrew Lessman. And I asked him, you know, on air, on HSN, you know, why, do you have a special reason for inverting? He said, yes, to meditate, you know, to clear the mind. You know, it's a way to get rid of all that, you know, stress and everything just before bed to get a jump start and a good night's sleep.
You know what? You get to see the world from a totally new perspective, right? Both literally and figuratively. Roger, I couldn't have said it better myself. I was just inverting that whole time that you were talking, and I just stood up, and I can feel that now I have this incredible opening in my lungs. I feel like I can breathe a little bit deeper. I feel like I now have that rush of oxygen to my brain. I'm feeling slightly flushed. I feel like I could have more flexibility. I feel like I can finally get that relief in my spine. So as a former dancer, as a former yoga instructor, let me tell you, there are no other ways to get relief on your back. There's no stretch, there's no pose, you can't do a headstand, because you're always putting pressure on your spine. Until now, you need inversion. And this is the table to do it. This is the day to do it. This is our big birthday month. We give you the neck restore pillow. First time ever in the 20 years that Teeter has been on HSN, we've never included the neck restore pillow for you. So I'm loving that we have that extra bonus. Not to mention, we've got monthly payment plans. We've got a big savings off our regular price. It's $130 off. So a wonderful time to jump right in and say, you know what? I've watched this presentation enough. I've heard enough people rave about it. I've seen the testimonials. You can read the reviews on the Teeter Inversion Fit Spine X3 on our website. 400 rave reviews. There's a reason why this is back. There's a reason why this is our longest running fitness product here at HSN. Roger, you've done an amazing job. We love seeing you. Nice to see you so fit and active and healthy. And gosh, I need to get back on water skis myself. You're making me a little jealous.
Yeah, I love my job, you know, and it just makes such a difference for me, snow skiing, water skiing, all with my grandkids. I mean, that's precious.
It really is. We love having you here at HSN. Thanks for being part of our birthday show tonight. Roger, thanks to you. Say hi to the whole family. We've got about a minute left, so I want you to jump in. You can order this online at hsn.com. I'm so excited for you. You are going to absolutely love it. You're going to look forward to it. You can wake up like this. You can go to sleep like this. We have some other great ways to stay healthy and active on our website at hsn.com. In fact, if you are looking for hand sanitizer, we've got you covered. In fact, this is a giant tub of hand sanitizer. It's actually nice and light. You can put it in spray bottles and away you go. It's 64 ounces, and I believe it's 80% alcohol at $28.99. So that's a phenomenal buy. Lots of you jumping in on that one. We also have some great face coverings from some of your favorite brands here at HSN. Copper Fit, in fact, I own these. I love the way they fit, they conform, and they really follow the contours of your face. They're also adjustable, like right behind the ear, so you don't have that weird ear pulling effect. We have the Copper Fit face coverings available for you. I'll put up that item number for you. I believe it's a set of 2, and you can pick your color choices. So, oh, that's a different one. But that's another Copper Fit brand. Great, that's $19.99. That's a slightly different one where you pull up and then you can lower them down as you go in and out of the stores. And then if you want the sort of traditional face covering style that go over your nose and around your mouth and go around behind your ears, we have those from L'Oreal and Company. And these are great because that is a 5-pack, I want to say. Yeah, there's a lot in there. That's a great value. So nice to see you on this Sunday. Beekman and our today's special with Shannon coming up next. Don't go away.
Never run out of the things you love with AutoShip at HSN. Receive your favorite items with automatic deliveries and easily customize your shipping preferences. Plus, AutoShip locks in your order price while enrolled. It's the smartest way to get more of a good thing. Search AutoShip on hsn.com. With the power of HP from HSN, reinvent how you work, how you play, how you live. Technology that makes life better for everyone, everywhere, and deals designed for every budget. HP on HSN and at hsn.com. Now more than ever, we all need a little extra extra fun. That's what birthdays are for. Come celebrate our 43rd birthday all month long. Cue to confetti, more deals, more special guests, more new products, more big events, daily surprises, and giveaways galore, 43 to be exact. Some things just get better with age. Find your fun all month long.
I absolutely use FlexPay. It makes buying so much more convenient.
It allows me to get something a little more extravagant as a gift, not kill the budget.
It's a convenient way to get that instant gratification.
It's great. It's a great way to shop, to be able to stagger the payment.
You might be able to get something that's a little out of your price range. It's a budget-friendly option.
It doesn't feel like it's too much money, and the no interest is wonderful.
It keeps me shopping because I keep coming back.
Celebrate HSN's birthday with the HSN card. You'll get all kinds of birthday perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, extra flex on most home electronic and culinary items, only during our birthday, plus an exclusive VIP savings event on July 28th, just for our VIPs. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or